Hello, everyone. Welcome to the literary analysis of Clair, Obscur Expedition 33, Part 6. We are kicking off Act 3, Epilogue/Act 3, here in Part 6 of our playthrough. We got some major revelations at the end of the last session. We've learned that we've spent this entire game in a painted canvas. That the paintress was not trying to kill everyone, but was actually trying to save them. And the one who was actually trying to kill everyone was her husband, Renoir. And that the paintress and her husband, Renoir, are actually the parents of Maëlle. Maëlle herself is actually a part of this family. And the copies that we saw in this world were actually painted copies of ourselves, of Alicia, of our brother Verso, of Renoir himself. A major revelation indeed. Do we know why? No. But we saw that after defeating the paintress, everybody in Lumiere was immediately gommaged. And Verso knew this was going to happen. So now we find ourselves here back in time, 16 years before the start of the events of the game. And we have woken up here in the manor as Alicia. Scarred from this mysterious fire. Excuse me. So it is time for some answers. Dude, Mingo, right? Nothing could be more true. We will do some cursory exploration.
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Atelier. The damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the fire damage and Clair can repaint the walls, but it will never be the same. So remnants of the fire exist. And there is the painting of our family. Verso. There will never be another family portrait, will there? You will always be missing. Oh, can't go up here. Can we leave? Nope.
Alicia quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Listen, Lae'zel. And then one for me. I should keep track of the burrows, too. Our family's artwork. The little one in the corner is mine. The only one Maman deemed acceptable for the wall. I need to say something about this. Because I was thinking about this ahead of this stream. How important it is to note the size of all of these portraits. And the size of Alicia's. And it says here, the only one Maman deemed acceptable for the wall. I want you to take a moment to recognize what an insult it is to place that portrait at all. To say that the only portrait of yours that I would put up is the smallest one that you have made. In comparison to the very large or standard paintings, canvases that are hung up. This is designed to be a slight. This is designed for Alicia to look at and to compare herself to the rest of her family. This is designed for the rest of the family to look at and see that Alicia is not up to snuff with them. Her mother did this on purpose. That is the only way that you can rationalize why this was done. Because in comparison to these other portraits, you can't even make out what Alicia's portrait even is. Like, you can barely see that it's like a building in comparison to the rest of them. It's designed to make Alicia feel inferior. It's not designed for her to feel any semblance of pride. So I've already learned a lot about the family dynamic here just from looking at this wall of the family's portraits. Puppies. Noko. And Minoko the Third. They seem so peaceful by the fire. Baby, look at the babies. Clair's harp and Maman's piano. Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss all the silly songs you wrote for me. All right.
Finally. Our little shadow is awake.
Mom and Dad are looking a little, stiff. Just wondering if there's anything else I can look at here. All right. Let's get some answers, shall we?
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas. He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
I'm worried. They've been inside the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
The fact that she's calling her dad by her first name. Did you see Verso?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not
And her
Verso.
mom.
He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that.
I know that. I'm not a child.
Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
All right. Can you help Mama?
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there.
Okay, you know that that's not what she asked.
Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
I see so many similarities between Aline and Clair in just the brief moments that we have interacted with Clair. And without knowing much about Aline aside from what we've seen around the house, the setting which is conveyed story to us. I feel like there's like an eyelash or something in my eye. I'm sorry. It's just driving me bonkers. Clair is cut from the same cloth in terms of having expectations that, when not met, makes her very dismissive of the people who have not met her expectations. This is a very generational cycle that we see without knowing much about this family. Clair is right that grief isn't an excuse for self-destruction. But grief has also blinded Clair in the sense that it has caused her to feel the need to assume her mother's role. This role of being the logical, non-emotional head of this family. And those qualities drove Aline to where she is. And have created the situation that we are in. There's nothing good that comes from Clair inheriting and taking on this same role. But now we're also learning the truth about their brother Verso, who the real Verso is dead. He has been dead since before this game started. This is now the source of everything that is happening is coming to light. It is sourced from one single loss. Can you help Papa?
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls Chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her Chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her. Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations.
And there it is. So for those that are following along to understand what's happening, the paintress Aline here has been at the top of the monolith. Wait, can I?
With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily they're also quite useless.
Am I able to? No, I'm not. So we have, I turned on I don't want that on. We have Aline, the paintress, at the top of the monolith within the canvas, and we have Renoir at the bottom in what Clair has called a stalemate. because they're both fighting for Aline to leave the canvas. Clair tells us that in order to tip the scales, quote unquote, in Renoir's favor, since he is not as skilled as Aline is, she has put her quote unquote pets in place. These pets preventing the chroma of the dead in the canvas from returning to Aline and causing her to continue the cycle. So because of this, she's only able to continue to protect so many people for a certain length of time. And as she loses her power, it allows Renoir to be able to slowly pick away at the oldest of her creations. In this case, the oldest of her creations are in their 30s, or 32, 33. Conclude question.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone.
You're leaving?
Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
I want to help.
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
So now we have the source of it. There are painters and writers. There's a conflict between my people and her people. I say my people because I'm a writer.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
That is so needlessly mean!
Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that. The damn fool.
So the writers, this as of yet unknown enemy, somehow manipulated Alicia into a circumstance that when Verso tried to save her, he was killed. That sucks.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life. Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Look at the paint on the ground. Oh, this whole room is gorgeous. Look at the axons. Can I... Oops. Photo mode, please. Does it, like, show his painted face? Not very well. I did also want to point out the way that they're posed here. Look at the way Aline is posed as if she is... How would I phrase it? A subject. Or a viewer. Just kind of this very relaxed pose in front of this canvas. Just kind of vibing. Doing her thing. And then you have Renoir in this sort of power pose. And this is how they both enter the painting. They sort of get frozen in time in these positions. And it says so much about their characters just by the way that they're posed. All right. Verso's childhood canvas where we used to play. Where he painted Esquier and Minoko. and where Maman and Papa now fight. Clay is right. It's my fault. I should help fix this. And I do want to fix this. I do. If I can. Verso would have. And it would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain. Without my face being... Not that that's the reason to do this. No. It's the right thing to do after everything I've caused. So she's taken responsibility for what's happened here. And while, yes, this situation happened, as a result of choices that Alicia made, it's not fair to pin all of the blame on her. Especially for someone as young as she is and impressionable. There is a responsibility that her parents have and the rest of her family have. And they are too consumed by their own grief here to take the responsibility that they need to be taking. Enter the canvas? Oui.
If we bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen. She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas.
Look at the way she looks down and holds her arms. She's so submissive through this entire process.
And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting. See? It wasn't so hard. Wait, that's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
So that's what happened. Epilogue, Alicia.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well. Because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own. and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess. I have decided on her name. And her name will be Mael.
Act 3. Mael. So, for those that are following along, if there is any confusion, what happened is Alicia entered the canvas with the intention of helping her father Renoir to try to bring Eileen, the paintress, out of the canvas. Instead, what happened is as soon as she entered, Eileen's chroma, which is essentially the magical energy that she uses to create and build within the canvas, overpowered Alicia, because Alicia is not as skilled a painter as Eileen is. And because of that, instead of Alicia being able to have her own agency and go help Renoir, she was instead taken over and reborn as one of Eileen's creations. So that is how we ended up with Mael.
Alicia.
Actually, I prefer Mael.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Mael, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Mael, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Maman, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Maman did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone. It's better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
Yep. We have that. Mael has recovered her memories as a paintress. Mael now has access to new skills.
Your
So,
father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
oof. Look at all this. What was really interesting about that scene was the way that the first thing that happened was Mael, and I'm going to keep referring to her as Mael because that is what she asked for. The very first thing that happened was Verso called her Licia, her given name, and she said, I prefer Mael. So she has already told us who she is. Verso does not have the same experience. He knows who and what he is. But at the same time, to have the awareness to know I am a copy of someone else, I am a, meant to be a facsimile of another person. What does that make me? Shows a very strong level of self-awareness, and it does speak to Painted Verso's individuality. All right, let's go talk to Papa. Oh, Papa. Bonjour.
You're safe.
I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the canvas.
She will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
That is such dad with a teenage daughter energy.
What are you...
It's time to go home.
Okay, King Triton.
All aboard!
Verso, come on. Come on.
King Triton is insane work, Parm. Oh, people grieving in different ways and being in conflict over it.
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your painter's side.
We believe in you.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude, it's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right?
She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies.
They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
Look at how the petals changed from red to gold when she was struggling to when she got it.
How did we go marched? Well, your hair.
We have much to talk about.
I love RPG games, played them since childhood. I loved a lot of the JRPGs like Chrono Trigger. I actually played that for the first time last year. Great game. Final Fantasy VI, Dragon Quest, Octopath 2. Excuse me. The stories are great, but the gameplay can get too one-dimensional. That's true. Get to end game and always use the same strongest 4 spells. Clair Obscur is different because the gameplay is vastly better than any of the JRPGs because every character has variety and your build changes depending. Yep, that is so true. I am bad at parrying, so I built one-shot builds. That is so true. That is so true. I love that insight. How the narrative and the gameplay work together in that way. I think what Verso said to Mael there was also a level of projection and in some ways some foreshadow. He talks so much about the essence and the truth of who a person was or is. And that plus Mael's ability to be able to capture and hold on to the chroma that was Lune and Ciel in order to revive them. But the lesson there being that she was able to restore them, repaint them because of the power of memory and what those characters meant to her. It allowed her to do something that she thought was not doable. And I think there's a lot of symbolism behind that too. Memory is a powerful thing, and memory is how we hold on to people that we've lost. It is how it's also so much the foundation of grief. To be a painter and be able to just repaint the people that you've lost in life. Imagine. And how I got to point out again, it was so interesting that we saw Mael when she was struggling there at the beginning of that scene to repaint them. It was all red petals. And then as soon as Verso kind of reframed for her how she should repaint them, the petals changed to gold. The red petals have been very symbolic of death, and we've seen it every time that the curator / Renoir has gommaged. It is always red petals. So red petals, I think, are in line with Renoir as a painter. So she was trying to be like her father, and which was evidenced by the fact that she says, Papa made it look so easy. She was trying to repaint in the same way that her father did. And you can't do that. You can only be you. You can only create your own art. And so when Verso reframed that for her, the petals became gold. I think gold is inherently what Mael's gommage, or not gommage, but what her painting looks like. It is associated with the color gold. And we've seen with Aline, it's white. So color theory is important here in this game.
You were her daughter. And you were a paintress too.
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time. You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you.
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma, and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the gommage.
It's sold chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
We back, baby. What tunes do we have? None! Cool! Good talk. Wait, do I have, fucking, what's his face? I realized I didn't even look for, what's his butt? the come on, help me out. The Gestrel. The Gestrel. The Lost Gestrels. Where the hell are the Lost Gestrels? Oh, they're here. Okay. I only have one.
Yeah. For sure.
Can't you see I'm sad? You're expeditioners. Yes. Yes. We will find them. Take what I already owe you. Have I only found two? I've only found two. This game fixes many of the problems that plagues other RPG. Yep, last one I played was Dragon Quest XI. Very great game, but end game you're always using the same character and same spells. Yeah, that's kind of how I was with Baldur's Gate 3 too, honestly. As much as I hate admitting this, but Clair Obscur is better than each RPG, even including the legendary Final Fantasy VI. That's high praise. Have you finished the game?
Out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
You definitely gotta finish it. I would love to hear your thoughts at the end.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief. Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief. Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
Well, that we shall.
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it.
Yeah. I would love that too.
Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
You got it.
Okay.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Thanks, Eskie.
Are you?
Isky can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh. I know.
Oh, SKA.
But I can never be mad at you.
I love you, SKA. I think that's everybody. Oh no, Minoko. Where's Minoko?
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to win their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
He's so cute. He's so great. You know what? I do need to... I realized... I didn't have... No. I didn't have second chance equipped on everybody because I am a big doo-doo head. And I need that equipped on everyone. Boop. Do you have it on? You don't. Okay, we're gonna have to put that on you. You have it on. You have it on. You have it on. Okay. Do I have... I need to give my L more chromer. Or more luminar. Alright, we'll do it after this. Check up on the others.
Nice hair.
Oh, yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods. 2 homes. 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma. And I didn't see it at the time. All the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
Write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices, because why the hell not? Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about everything, the painters, Aline, Renoir, so no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. She is sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. Maëlle heads back. All right, create the greatest expedition in history. Let's go.
Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courera et fait. Clair, obscur, gloire des hauts pins, tu trouveras sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouveras effet. Clair, obscur, gloire des hauts pins, tu trouveras sans elle.
But first, side quests. SKA ability unlocked. Fly! Whee! Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas.
Once we're ready, we can head to Lumiere.
Not yet, though. Woo woo!
Here we go.
I'm being silly. I needed to camp.
Who's going to upgrade our Pictos now?
I can do it.
Let's go! Great expedition resources. We need to give... Oh, we only have 30 color of luminar? Well, that's silly. Alright. We're gonna give it all to Mael. Might just have to, change a, skill on her or something. Powerful damage. Maybe turn that off. That should allow us to put on second chance. Oop, there we go. Time for another camping interlude. Heyo. All right. We'll start with Ciel.
I don't usually get this nervous, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now?
Now it's personal.
Yes. Yeah, this is probably going to be mostly a camping episode. Verso approaches Ciel with conviction.
I'm going for a swim with SKA. Care to join?
Did SKA put you up to this?
Clearly.
Clearly.
SKA's such a little trickster. He keeps trying to get me into the water.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
SKA.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim.
That way you can save me if I fall into the water.
That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to teamwork? What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
All right. Verso and Ciel get changed. Verso reveals that he keeps secret swimsuits in Minoko's bag, and a ladies' swimsuit as well, just in case. Sneaky Verso.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that. I had an aversion to Minoko, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Minoko for a month, and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story?
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react, and not panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still. Until we get to the trees on the island there.
Ciel gathers her courage and enters the water. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her fear. She begins to feel more at ease. After a little while, she manages to swim to the island.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. And teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational?
It was... something.
Actually, are you feeling adventurous? How about we stay here a little longer?
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Verso,
What's wrong?
I'm afraid things are different now. My help can bring Pierre back. I'm sorry.
Oh. No, right, of course. I understand. Don't worry.
I do think we should spend the night here, though.
You do?
Our time together was special to me. Let's celebrate it one last time.
Okay.
Let's, celebrate.
You can show me your other swim moves.
I do have excellent technique.
Verso and Ciel stay on the island. They spend one final night together. It is truly passionate. Ciel and Verso experience something unforgettable. They spend hours on the island before swimming back. They are exhausted, so the swim is more complicated. Scoot my chair back. We got our swim trunks.
I don't usually get this.
Yeah.
It's...
Now it's personal.
All right, one more romp with CL, I guess. Urso approaches CL, eager to talk to her.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit.
The lack of him.
The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket.
That's where grief really gets you. It's in what's left behind. And CL just articulates that so well here.
You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
Oh, man.
CL.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby.
It was an accident. You didn't know.
She would have been 6.
Oh, man. That is a whole other type of grief that I can't even begin to analyze. That I can't even begin to articulate. That is pain. That is guilt. And grief. She grieves for something that she knew. And she grieves for something that she'll never get to know. I can't imagine the pain not only of having lost your husband, but knowing that you also lost, without even meaning to, the last physical part of him, your connection to him. That is a whole other kind of pain. Oh, CL really is a tragic character in this game, and we do not talk enough about her level of tragedy and the way that she manages that pain.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
So...
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
A tragic bisexual. So true.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Yes. Him.
CL has confided her darkest secret to Verso. Bound by grief and dark thoughts, their connection deepens. Verso and CL spend more time together looking at the stars. Two close friends able to enjoy the silence together. CL is inspired by the evening stars. And time flew by. Oh. That one will never not suck, fam.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a paintress, but also our Mael.
Yeah. She's our Mael.
Verso approaches Lune, sensing she has something on her mind.
You said you traveled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46? No, why?
Oh, nothing. I thought maybe.
What is it? Lune?
My parents...
They were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their trail.
You have?
Yeah. On Siren's Island.
Oh.
I can show you.
Really?
But don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Askia can fly.
No. No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, you can go anytime. It's not far. On the outskirts of Siren's Island.
Thank you.
Verso promised to show Lune where he found Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition. On Siren's Island, not far from Siren's Coliseum.
So, how are you going to win back that trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Yes. Verso approaches Minoko, who looks deep in thought. Minoko is thinking about what happened after the paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Everything okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years. At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
I am sorry, my friend.
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go, and when they go, they never come back. Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here. You are the most loyal friend, and certainly not just a gestural.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah, I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
This reminds me so much of, like, you know, when people are afraid that they're going crazy. They say, am I going, you know, and they ask if they're going crazy. That's usually indicative of the fact that you're not crazy. If you're able to come up for air long enough to wonder about the state of your mind. And I think that that logic kind of holds true here as well. Am I loyal because that's who I am, or because Verso painted me that way? I think if you're able to actually ask yourself that question, it's indicative of your free will. It's indicative of your ability to make your own choices. Minoko was created and inspired by a creature we now know, the family dog, that the real Verso loved as a companion and as a friend. And I think that that inspiration, the way that it works within the canvas, is that, yes, those qualities exist in the created, but the created are still sentient beings who make their own choices in life. I think Minoko is a great example of that. He has these wonderful qualities, but he's made mistakes. He's not perfect. He's been privy to things and been loyal, and maybe when he shouldn't have been. You know, he's kept secrets. He's done harm, even if he didn't mean to. But he's aware enough to know that he's aware enough to question, and I think that says all we need to know. Yeah, see, that's a terrible thing to say. We're not going to say that. You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now, don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Clair, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
Then let's go get cut in half.
Minoko is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits, and Verso knows Minoko would do the same for him. They battle a few Nevrons in the middle of the night, like in the good old days, before returning to the others.
So, how are you going?
You're really enjoying it.
Can't rely on good. Well,
More Minoko. For the culture.
it is a beautiful evening. The colors in the sky, the shining of the stars. Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noko back.
I thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Who knows how much time tomorrow will allow? No. Let us give Noko the gift of today. It's a simple journey to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the station.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
I'll deal with Golgra later. You helped me bring Noko back once before. Will you help us again? My friend.
Always.
Okay, we have a mission. Ursa promised to bring Minoko back. The sacred river is not far from Minoko Station to the north. Okie dokie.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired.
Fine. As you...
They're counting on me.
Yes. Mael asks Verso if they could talk by the lake. They walk there together.
I found the letter
What?
from Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand
Understand what?
why Maman.
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Verso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after... everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess... there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With... the third axon.
Oh. That axon. I guess we're climbing.
Yeah, we are. Verso promised to take Mael to his sister. She is most likely in a giant tower on the island of the last axon, near the monolith. Okay. Let's talk to...
is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
You want to spend time with Esquier? Yes! Verso approaches Esquier with something significant to discuss. What happened to not sharing secrets and Mamon's the word?
What happened to not sharing secrets and Mammon's the word?
Ciel said, sharing is caring.
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
Same!
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, You feel warm and fuzzy too.
Hi, Chai. Bye, Chai.
What? No, that's not true.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Luna's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Of course she does.
Of course she does.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too?
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Duh!
Of course.
Yay!
Who would turn down an SKA hug?
A monster. Verso is relieved that SKA has stopped talking about what he thinks of Lune and Ciel, and he's secretly touched that SKA knows him so well. They then enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long before returning to the others. I think I have more SKA I can do.
I guess he's not that...
Cousins.
I would simply die for SKA. I cannot emphasize that enough.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Oh, I didn't, I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something about the way SKA calls out bad behavior that's like worse than any of the other ways, than any other way you can do it, because it comes from a place of such purity. And he's right. It's a mean thing to do. The whole time he had that rock. He had that rock that would have allowed SKA to fly. And again, we're seeing these situations where Verso is manipulating the situation to his advantage to be able to get the thing that he wants because he's afraid of alternatives. And that is all of his choices have done so much to violate the trust, not just of the expeditioners, but of people he's been friends with for a century, like SKA. That he was willing to manipulate someone that he knows and has cared about for a very, very, very long time. It's just this cycle of broken trust that honestly even leads back to the generational trauma of his family. Even if it's not his direct family, he was created with the memories of that family. So he, in effect, is still a part of that cycle as a result. There is a level of desperation to Verso that leads him to making these really, really terrible decisions. And even if we can understand why he did them, it's still important to call out that he did them.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh. And Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, meanies who hate things but who aren't really meanies. Verso, I remember.
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
Where I lost Uri.
Uri. Right. So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay. Which one was Uri again?
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Oh, right. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Clair used to sing all the time. It made him so happy, and you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Ask. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Why would he want another rock?
Because it'll be a better rock.
Sound logic.
Better. How?
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature Clair on top.
Sure. Why not?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee, thanks.
Ooh, how about that rock over there?
Cool.
Ta-da!
Aww.
Doesn't it look just like him? I almost feel like Francois is here with us. All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see Francois.
There we go.
You're back.
Francois.
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Cut him down. Let's carve a path.
got you.
Fine, fine, fine. Here. Pah! Take your rock and scram.
Oh, Yuri. I've missed you. Thank you, Fanfan.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh, Francois.
As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
Back at camp, Esquier swallows Yuri, his new rock.
Now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
Glad I could help.
You do more than help. You're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
Their incredible adventure has made the bond between Verso and Esquier even stronger. Underwater diving, yay! Esquier and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the others. That was only 6. Do you have a max out?
I guess he's
cousins.
Yep, we have one more with Esquier.
Francois really misses Clair, huh?
Yeah, he waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like you would never leave me.
Do you miss Verso? I mean your Verso. The real Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mention him with me.
It makes you sad.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
You're my friend. Other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
Esquier, thank you, mon ami.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
See, even Esquier recognizes that Painted Verso is still his own person. Esquier has touched Verso's heart with his words. The bond between Verso and Esquier is now unbreakable and eternal. Esquier's words trigger Verso's imagination and inspire a new skill. Angel's Eyes. They talk more about what kind of adventures they want to go on next, and head back to the others. Alright, I think that's everyone. Ciel approaches, Esquier with something important to discuss.
Esquier?
Hmm? Are you troubled, mon ami?
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend?
I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
Oh, you mean the second time we met?
What?
In the caves, yeah?
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
Oh yeah, me too. It's fun.
What do you mean by second time?
First means number one. Second means number two.
Yes, I understand that. So, was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes, you were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
It was you. You saved me. Back then. Wait, but how?
I heard your tears.
From so far away?
I heard you, so I came.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do like to cry.
I guess I do.
Verso likes crying too.
Yes, I know.
Just remembering that Verso created Esquier. He created a being whose sole purpose is to provide comfort and safety and light when you are sad. And Esquier's childlike personality and very simple way of communicating is because, I'm really going to try hard not to cry, it's because he was created by a child that desired those things. And we all really just want the same thing, you know? We all just want the same thing. We all just want to feel like when we're at our lowest that there's someone that can come to our rescue. I love this character so much for that.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
No. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best. Mon ami.
Ciel and Esque spend a long time together as their friendship becomes unbreakable. Oh, that scene always gets me. Alright, I'm gonna do just one of the side quests, so we don't get too bogged down. With them in the last video on Saturday. I'm pretty sure... Isn't it around here? That's the Sacred River. Alright, we'll do the Sacred River. We can take the Sacred River.
Through the sky.
Oh, did I miss it?
Here
it's
we
here.
go.
Pretty sure it's here. Right? Isn't it here? Yeah, it's up. Oop. Oh, man. The Sacred River, where Jestrels are reborn after death. Do you wish to resurrect Noko? Yes.
I haven't been here in a while.
The Sacred River. Let's make haste. I don't want her to
Monoko! You're trying to skip the queue again, you old, lazy, retired warrior?
How did you even know I was here?
You're carrying dozens of feet around. I can smell them from the other side of the continent.
Fair point.
We've been over this before. See all these Jestrels? They're waiting in the queue like everyone else.
It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
You know that would be chaos. There aren't enough adult Jestrels to shepherd all the newborns. Plus, I hate all the noise. Can you imagine a forest full of baby Jestrels?
You leave me no choice then.
Oh no. Think twice, Monoko.
I have already thought about it thrice. Golgra, I demand a trial by combat.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that.
Do I have to participate?
Please help me.
Please help me.
For Noko, then.
May you both survive this. Oh, I forgot I had the auto death on. I gotta turn that off. Holy.
Let's carve a path.
It likes you.
Cut him down.
Sweet taste of battle. My, what lovely feet.
Damn, I missed all of those. Okay. We should probably heal you. Oh, that was so silly. I healed the wrong person. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to res you with you.
Bring it on.
Oh, she angry.
Careful now.
Oops. I pressed the wrong button.
Cut him down.
Oh, nice. She's broke. Let's get Minoko up.
I must rage.
Alright, what do you have, Minoko?
Time to end this. You're outmatched. Your turn to dance.
Ooh, it's good damage.
What lovely feet.
Okay, but Minoko might be a better option. Did you do an Eric? No, I healed the wrong person. I was trying to heal Minoko and I healed Verso instead. Did you do an Eric? No, neither of them are inverted. I did do an Erica though the other day. Ah, it's almost time for my squat session. It's leg day. Sorry I can't finish this fight.
Oh, come on. You're just afraid of losing.
Minoko, please, shut up.
You did entertain me, so I'll let it slide this time, Minoko. Go ahead, bring it back.
I won't say thank you. Thank you.
Well, Minoko?
Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Olga?
Gogra? Are you crying?
I'm not. Can we go home?
Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expeditioner friends?
No.
They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
Let me take Noko to the village. It's always disorienting for the newly returned. Noko needs time to adjust. Noko, would you like to go back to the village?
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Off we go then.
You'll be fine. Better than with you, that's for sure.
That he will be. Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
I could take Golgra by myself.
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
Okay. Think really quick. I know there's a merchant up here. And then we'll go to camp, and that'll probably be where we call it for the evening. Golgra has entrusted me with a very important task. Gotta make sure all the newly reborn are fully decked out with the best fighting gear. But you look like interesting warriors. Okay, fight me and maybe we can trade. Alright, Mael, do your thing, honey. Oh dear. Oops, that was dumb.
Ready to carry. On me. Blades sharp.
Let's just stand on him. Oh wow, it doesn't. It's not even close to. Alright, let's try this.
You can't escape.
God, it still didn't get him. This should do it. He's down. Okay. Way late on that one. One down. Got him. That was fun. No better place for a duel than the Sacred River. You've earned the right to trade for some real treasures. Here, take a look. I think I have everything I would want from you. Yeah, I already have. Okay. Don't fall into the river. Thanks, I guess. This area is really pretty, actually. At camp, Minoko sits by himself, thinking. Verso knows his old friend wants to talk, even if he is too proud to admit it. Verso approaches Minoko.
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, he's slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before. But he's still there. My old mentor. Thank you. friend.
Minoko seems about to cry. They've always been best friends, but Verso and Minoko's bond grows even stronger from their adventure. They spend a bit more time together as Verso cheers Minoko up. They return to the others.
So, you're really enjoying Can't Rely.
Should have one more. Yep. Verso approaches Minoko. He knows exactly what Minoko is thinking.
Minoko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
There was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works.
The cycle.
He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Minoko. Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
We all deserve a new beginning.
Little spoon.
I like the little spoon.
Obviously.
Minoko and Verso understand each other more than ever. The bond they share is unbreakable. Their heartfelt conversation reminded Minoko that actually there's another skill he'd forgotten. Yay! Breakpoint. They spend more time together being weird and sentimental before returning to the others. Alright, I think that is a good stopping point. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed part 6. Not a whole lot of combat, a whole lot of camp conversations, a whole lot of conversations. But we're primed to look for, in the next episode, to look for the trail of Expedition 46, the Lune's parents' expedition, and to go find Alicia. Painted Verso's sister, and who knows, maybe we will finish the game. It seems very likely that we will. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.